Yeah, look, really, really big weekend for us, and to come away with 2 wins, and both were a 2-point differential is huge. It's nice for us to get confidence to come away with a close game as well. So it makes a big difference for us.
And it's been an indifferent start to the season for the Fire, but this really gets you back on track, doesn't it?
Yeah, look, I mean, we knew the start was always going to be challenging. We had 3 new starters, new coach, and these things take a little bit of time to gel. So I guess it. While it was disappointing, it probably wasn't surprising. And welcoming in 2 new imports as well and trying to make sure that they're fitting in and know their role. So, look, this weekend does make a huge difference for us. A matter of 4 points and it goes the other way, and then we're, everyone's looking at each other going, what's going on now? So, look, it's a big weekend for us. We're really, really proud. I think we're obviously down on numbers with, starting point guard Kelly breaking her leg. And this week at training was really rough. We had lots of sickness to deal with. Susie was limited, Darcy was limited. Matter of fact, I had to train one day, which is terrible. So, for us, the preparation wasn't great. So to come away with 2 wins is really good.
Natasha, exciting. The scores were tied 13 times and there were 7 lead changes. It just could have gone anywhere. What was it like out on the floor?
It's a little nerve-wracking whenever it's down to the wire and it's a close game between 2 really good teams. It's a little nerve-wracking, but I think we've been in the position more so than many of the teams in the league. So for us, I think we're calm and confident at the end of the games and just know that we need to take care of the ball. Unfortunately, we had 4 turnovers in the last 2 minutes, I think, which was bad for us. But we were patient, ran through our offense, and just got some stops that were really key in getting us this win.
It was a hot start by the Boomers. They came out and nailed some big shots early, had to settle down. But once you settled down, it became a real scrap right throughout the game, didn't it?
Yeah, definitely. They came out, and I would love to see what the percentage was for the first quarter. They were shooting the lights out in the gym. But once we kind of got in and got set and got comfortable, we kind of figured out how to get them out of rhythm, and I think it worked in our favor for a majority of the game. And
from a player's perspective, what does this weekend with 2 2-point wins mean for the team?
It's huge. Like Coach already said, we're down in numbers. We're down the players, down in numbers. We didn't have the best week at practice with not having numbers, and Coach happened to sub in and take one for the team. But it's huge for us moving forward. We had a little bit of a rough start, but now we're getting the ball rolling a little bit. So it's confidence going in. We're depending on each other, which is huge for a team when you're trying to gel and mesh, when you kind of have all this adversity against you. So it's great for us moving forward. And our next game is, next game.
Another road trip, another
back-to-back where we land at 1 o'clock and play at 3. But we're ready for it.
Looking at the times players were on court, you did a brilliant job of marshalling the troops and getting the girls on court. And you outscored them on the bench by 20 points. Did you realise that?
Yeah, look, I mean, I think that's, give credit where it's due. Amy and Darcy have had a great weekend. Both of them, stepped up for us off the bench. I think, Darcy's been very consistent all year for us, and this was a bit of a breakout weekend for Amy, so it's pleasing to see her find some form. And, we really needed that. I think that's what we've been struggling in those couple of losses we had, was finding other scorers. We've consistently had Mia, Michaela, and Susie scoring big numbers for us, but we needed other players to step up. So it's nice to see that those girls are finding their feet.
Thank you.
It's going to be a great flight home. Enjoy it. Certainly a lot better when you've had 2 close ones on the road. Well done today. Congratulations on the weekend.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thanks, guys.